And a bold new policy from Donald Trump has come as a much-needed boost for Ukraine, which is on the back foot. Trump gives Russia 50 days to make the Ukraine deal, but perhaps he's made a bigger deal with Europe, which would be worth billions of dollars. Trump would send weapons, including Patriots, to Ukraine via Europe, but the European Union is divided. The bloc says US should share the burden of arming Ukraine. Take a look.
Ukraine is under heavy attack. This is a Ukrainian military base which Russia claims to have destroyed in a targeted attack. The Ukrainian front lines are under intense bombardment. A desperate struggle rages across Ukraine, its people enduring a barrage of unimaginable ferocity. Against this harrowing backdrop, US President Donald Trump announced a much-needed lifeline for Ukraine. The US will be sending the much-needed Patriot missiles.
We discussed it this morning with Pete Hegseth at the Pentagon in a way that, of course, the US will keep on its stockpiles necessary to defend this country. That's absolutely clear. But it will mean that Ukraine can get its hands on really massive numbers of military equipment, both for air defense, but also missiles, ammunition, etc., etc.
Trump delivers, but on his terms. Trump is no longer offering blank checks. Under his pay-to-arm framework, US-made weapons will be delivered to its European allies, who would shoulder part of the financial burden.
They really think it's a very, very important thing to do, or they wouldn't be doing it. Look, they're agreeing to just, they're paying for everything. We're not paying anymore.
Germany, France, Canada, Denmark, Sweden, Finland and the UK have already committed to splitting the cost of the new Patriot package, marking a radical shift from past US-led military aid models.
We're not paying anything for it, but we will send it. It'll be business for us, and we will send them Patriots, which they desperately need, because Putin really surprised a lot of people.
Trump has given Russia 50 days to make a Ukraine deal, but the EU says Trump's sanctions deadline was too far into the future.
On one hand, it is very positive that President Trump is taking a strong stance on Russia. On the other hand, 50 days is a very long time if we see that they are killing innocent civilians also every day.
In recent weeks, Trump has shown increasing frustration with Putin as Moscow has stepped up missile and drone attacks to record levels instead of halting his assault and agreeing to a ceasefire deal. Securing more Patriot batteries is a major win for Ukraine. Now, by selling weapons to European nations and not arming Kyiv directly, Trump has shielded himself from criticism of not making a U-turn in his policies. Bureau Report, WION World is One.